Greetings, Northeast Kansas. This is Daniel Byard here with Team Ringgold, Keller Williams, One Legacy Partners, and your January 21st market tips. Today we're going to talk a little bit about causality. So the causality effect is something transpires and there's an effect that occurs afterwards. Now, what is this in reference to today? Well, what I want you to think about is back in the 60s, a device was invented that was just a pole with a hook end that had a nozzle on it that you'd hook up to your garden hose and use it to spray out your gutters. Now, prior to this, a lot of people had been climbing up a ladder and cleaning out their gutters, and people fell off those ladders and ended up in the hospital. So somebody came up with a great idea to do it from the ground. Now, this doesn't sound like a lot, and it's probably no news to anybody. No, I'm not shattering any fourth wall perspectives here. I'm just pointing out a simple concept. But I want to point something out. According to the Department of Labor statistics, people who fall off of ladders usually end up with about a $15,000 hospital bill. 15 grand is a lot to think about. So how do we put that in perspective? Well, simplest perspective is most kitchen and dining room remodels can run you anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000. So if you don't have the money to remodel your kitchen and dining room, you don't have the money to fall off a ladder. I know that in the fall we talked about cleaning out gutters, and it occurred to me here the other day that a lot of people don't know what a general remodel would cost and how much that could potentially cost them. So when we're talking about home values, every week we talk about, the small things that you can do to keep your home's value up when it's time for you to sell. Well, not costing yourself 15 grand by falling off a ladder, putting up Christmas lights, cleaning out gutters, trimming tree branches, all of these different things could be the difference in whether or not you have the financial capacity at the end of your home ownership on that particular property to put that money into a project, say to remodel a bathroom, remodel a kitchen, remodel a roof, a floor, a what have you, a garage. So simple everyday ideas that we take for granted are this causality of whether or not you have the capacity to capitalize on a bigger sale at the end of your home ownership of that property, moving into your next property. So let's say you don't have the 15 grand because at some point in your 15 or 20 years of owning the property, you fell off a ladder, you broke your collarbone, you broke a leg, what have you, and you spent 15 grand in a hospital bill. And then when you go to sell, that's not the time you're thinking about it. You're never thinking about that arm or leg you broke 12 years ago. You're thinking about, man, I really wish I could have remodeled this kitchen. It made me so much more money. But we think about causality up front. So I warn you guys, when you're taking on these little projects, painting, doing electrical work, doing plumbing work yourself, and you're thinking, I can save myself a couple of dollars by doing it this way. Well, I recommend that you contemplate, how much more can I make if I did it the other way? When I go to sell my home, how much more would it be worth to me? And it never has to be about, oh, I'm not looking to sell my home. I'm going to live here for the rest of my life. Nobody knows what tomorrow holds. I never intended to move from Tennessee to Kansas 15 years ago, but I did. And when I got here, I had a home in Tennessee that, I had to do something with. I wish I'd have done more. And now I know that. I know what the causality was. But I want you guys to think about it up front. Just not a somber moment, but just a conceptual of, hey, what can I save myself today and make myself tomorrow? All right, guys. Well, hey, as always, this is Daniel Byard here with your Team Ringgold, Keller Williams Market Tips. And I hope you guys are having a great day. If you enjoy this content, like and subscribe. Hang around for the next one. And I will see you tomorrow. Hey, guys. Daniel Byard here. Just a quick note, I want to catch up with you guys. If you like this content, please feel free to follow us on all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Anywhere you can find me, you can find more information about what you're looking for in the housing market. All right, guys. As always, y'all have a great day.